my name is Hong. Welcome to my sweet digs. I live here with my partner, our dog, and our cat, who is a princess. Before you come in, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Okay, let's go. I paid $3,775 for a one-bedroom apartment at the very edge of the West Village. It may seem a little excessive, and at times it does feel a little excessive, but we also live in a very special building. We live in one of the best neighborhoods in New York City. We have like a really beautiful courtyard outside, so yes, I definitely think it's worth it. I love this neighborhood because we've been in here for so long. It's actually going to be 5 years soon, and we've just gotten to really know the people. I really love the vibrance of the community, and another perk is that we also know where all the store cats are. This is our kitchen where we cook and just stand around. So one of the things I love about my kitchen is that it's very open, so it makes the space feel a lot bigger. But unfortunately, the space is actually quite small. My favorite part about my kitchen is this gift from my friend is a cross stitch that says, "My cat was right about you." I think this is about as me as you can get. I love cross stitching. It's a hobby that just completely defines me. We actually don't have a designated dining area, which is quite unfortunate, but we just have to stand at the kitchen counter and make do with what we got. Another reason why we do that is because we just don't want our dog to get into our meals. Another thing I love about my kitchen are the cat butt magnets that Asher got for me for my birthday last year. He's so precious about like keeping the cat butts together because he wants them to all play together. Sometimes behind his back, I like to sneak one off just to like freak him out because I can be a real butt about it. This is our living space where I spend the majority of my time. It was really important for us to have a very functional space, so we needed to have a space for our books as well as just a workspace for when we need to work from home, and as well as like a really comfortable, cozy living space. So we took the couch and we just basically split the living room in half and we put the desk behind it. We fell in love with this apartment simply because the lighting was really great. As soon as we walked in, the apartment was flooded with light, which was such a huge relief from our last place. Our old apartment didn't have any windows at all except for in the bedroom, and this one I feel like is a total upgrade just because it has so much lighting. It's way bigger. So we actually have 2 fireplaces in this apartment, which I feel like is very unique for New York. One in the living room and one in the bedroom. They both do not work, which probably explains why we don't get Christmas presents. 'Cause Santa. One of my favorite pieces in the living room is our dinosaur lamp. We got him from Target, and his name is Broccoli because he's green like broccoli. He also likes to dress up for the holidays. One of the items that's displayed very proudly in our living room are the presidential campaign pins. These belong to my partner, and he's been collecting them for I think he's been collecting them his entire life. He actually knows like the history and the story behind each pin. But for me personally, I think it's just a piece that really, really represents who he is. So that's what makes it more valuable for me. Another thing that I like to hang in my apartment is my own photography. I love capturing the city, especially during like moody days when it's raining and it's a little dark. And sometimes they're just special photos to me that I love hanging. The biggest splurge in our apartment is our article couch. Our last couch was so bad that our dog didn't even want to jump on the couch. We definitely wanted something more comfortable, definitely bigger, and I'm so happy I got it. This is our bedroom where I like to say the magic happens because I like to cross stitch in here. So for the bedroom, we wanted to keep the decor really calming and simple, mainly because it just helps us go to sleep a lot easier and we just don't have too many distractions. We're really lucky to have like an actual walk-in closet. We utilized the vertical space by adding more shelving in there. We were able to fit a whole dresser in there, which is really awesome because then we don't have to put it out here. And our cat, she loves our closet, so she likes to sleep in all of our sweaters, which also means that most of my sweaters have holes in them. My partner and I always refer to our home as our cat's home because she definitely kind of dictates what we do around here in regards to like the decorating. We have like her cat tree, we have like her litter box in here, and we also have a lot of toys for her. The really great thing about Princessa is that she is actually like a princess. She's very precious about a lot of things. Like you have cats that like knock things over. She's the cat that like pushes them back. And then this is our bathroom. Our old bathroom was literally the size of a closet where we had the sink over the toilet, and we also didn't have a bathtub. So anything with a bathtub is definitely an upgrade for us. I would say that my style is very comfortable, warm, and very functional. One of the things that I also wanted to include in there was just personal touches that tells a very honest and true story about who we are as a family. My partner and I actually met in college, and to be honest, he really didn't like me at first because the first thing I said to him was I was making fun of the book that he was reading. One of the last things that he actually said to me before he graduated was that how he's never gonna see me again. And 10 years later, here we are, happily engaged. Except just kidding, because we're not happy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's our sense of humor. You can put that in there if you want. When our lease ended at our last place, we actually got our landlord to put us on a month-to-month lease. So we had a lot of flexibility in regards to when we have to move out. So I basically stocked Street Easy for about 8 months before this place came on the market. This building has like a courtyard, and it also has like a koi pond, and it's in a gated area. So it feels like an urban oasis. The thing that made it really feel like home is when we started adding our personal touches in there. So like all of the pictures that we have and all of the photographs that we have, and then just everything that like reminds us of like our cat and our dog. It's an ever evolving concept to us. So we're always adding in things that we acquire through traveling or through our vacations, and then just also like additional, you know, even our bookshelves, for example, is always evolving. So we actually just renewed our lease, so we're gonna stay put for a little bit, but I'm gonna be terribly sad the day that we actually have to leave this neighborhood. Thanks for watching My Sweet Digs. To subscribe, click here, and to watch more videos, click here.